Hey, what's up guys? Diplex here again. Welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2 and the Warhammer 40k mod. Super excited to be back here again with another battle. Today we're gonna be enjoying Orks. Orks. What? I am so excited. This is not available to everyone yet. Hopefully it will be soon. I have also been given access to Tyranids and a bunch of other units. I am so excited for the future of this mod and the next upcoming videos featuring some of these soon to be released units. But today we're gonna enjoy Orks, and finally, randomly and without any explanation, we've got access to the fully cinematic camera without any start buttons showing or without the difficulty showing top left. So, zoom by the Emperor. Damn, that's awesome. It's been a while. I don't know what the Emperor is trying to tell us, but he's graced us with what we have been missing. So this is nice. This is going to be absolutely insane. Without further ado, let me hit that invisible start button that I have been missing for so long now, and let's kick off this battle. It's gonna be absolutely insane. You're about to enjoy Orks for the very first time in this mod. They look, sound, and play amazing. Oh boy, this is absolutely insane. Oh, that's, oh no. That Imperial Guardsman was like cut in half by one of the Ork boys over here. This is absolutely insane. I don't know if you can notice or if some of you have seen it, but the Orks actually fire their guns and throw hand grenades as they charge at the enemy positions. This is absolutely amazing. I love how orcish they feel. They're not really standing still. They have too much powering them to do that, so they're charging at the Imperial Guardsmen here, throwing hand grenades, screaming, and firing their Ork bolters while doing so. That was the first wave. I hope you enjoyed that little cinematic pan and view. We're gonna take a look at some of the Ork boys here attacking. Orks. Oh, I love these Ork shotas. Now, a very small number of Orks have actually managed to break through the first defensive line. The Imperial Guardsmen here are very battered and wounded after only a few waves of Orks, so Dark Angels have arrived as reinforcements. Now, they will be a more... It's gonna sound like heresy, but a more worthy adversary, because a single guardsman or even a group of guardsmen really don't stand a chance against a charging Ork, which weighs a lot more, is taller, stronger, and overall a fairly powerful warrior, as you can tell. They're very brutish, but they get the job done. And right now, they're doing a lot of damage to the guardsmen defending. By the end of this battle, there probably won't be a single guardsman remaining. This is absolutely insane. Grenades are being thrown both directions. Now, what the Orks have in their advantage... Oh, he's just gonna cut them up. Look at that. Is that he has a direct impact grenade. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh man, these Orks are just incredible. So they have a direct kind of impact grenade, very similar to like the AT grenades of World War II and whatnot. or any grenade that explodes on impact, rather. That is extremely powerful and aggressive when they're charging at the lines. It kind of just really suits their style of combat. Look at this group of orc shotters. They're charging at the Space Marines now, the Dark Angels, and one was even cut down over here. So in terms of size, these orcs are a pretty fair match for the Space Marines, although of course the Space Marines, at least these Space Marines and these orcs, in that comparison, these Space Marines wield heavier weaponry and are definitely the better fighter. Of course, it would be utter heresy to say anything else than that. Look at the heavy bolter over here, just gunning down orcs at range. That is really cool. So this is a more worthy adversary. We'd need hundreds, if not thousands, of Imperial Guardsmen in order to hold back a large war band of orcs. But it's really cool. It really is. This is a more challenging enemy than the Chaos Death Guard and Blood-Pact Soldiers, which are in reality no match for a good and skilled, well-disciplined guardsman. So combat now is gonna kind of evolve out here. A lot of the fighting is going to occur outside the primary defense line, as the Dark Angels are right now sort of capturing the field. The orcs aren't doing much against it. And the next wave will arrive any moment now. But let's have a look at some of the guardsmen back here and their positions. They have been absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Hundreds of guardsmen defending this, killed by, well, less than 100 orcs for sure. Even more than just hundreds, probably 200-300 guardsmen to be more exact. Absolutely insane. Here comes another wave. So they're not super accurate, and at this range, the Space Marines are very, very much so superior. It's not really giving the orcs much chance. Like, they can't get close enough to do the damage they need to do. And any moment now, more Space Marines will arrive as reinforcements. So we're gonna have to spice things up a little bit. I'll see you guys in just a second. This is a lot of orcs charging across the swamp area right now. Oh man. This is disgusting. Look at the firepower. When in these kinds of numbers, the Space Marine stands no chance. This is truly what the orcs needed. Oh boy. We might even see some melee fighting here, some hand-to-hand. Seeing those big orc swords come into action. Oh, look at that! Space Marine, he was just thrown back. Now, the orcs are very strong fighters. Like, these guys are pretty jacked, to be honest. The very last Imperial Guardsmen have fallen now, and the orcs have kind of captured the field. Is there anything left of the Space Marine reinforcements? Was this too much? I don't think I did too much of it. I think I did a hefty dosage of orcs, but it was definitely worth watching. It was so cool. And these guys are still engaging the Space Marines in melee. Oh, there we go. A sergeant lost his head, but he withstood a orc for a pretty long time in hand-to-hand combat, and actually eventually did kill him. But then he was killed himself. There's a few, like, Dark Angels roaming around here, doing their best. But it's a tough battle, no joke. Look at the orcs, man. They're dominating the field now, and more reinforcements are arriving. Let's try something. We're going to wait for the next reinforcements wave of Space Marines to arrive here. They're going to be battling the enemy. But I want to add something to their arsenal to see if it helps them a lot and see how the orcs deal with it. So I'll see you guys in just a second. 2 Dark Angels Dreadnoughts have been deployed as well. And I want to see how the orcs deal with these massive machines at range and up close. Dude.
Whoa! There goes one dreadnought. Damn! Holy shit! These orcs are not to be messed with. This is potentially the strongest unit. Of course, if you deploy 100 orcs and 100 space marines, the space marines will win. But seeing as orcs are orcs, you know, these are the standard fighters of their species. So if deployed in massive numbers, say a good comparison and in a good relation to Imperial Guardsmen, these guys will absolutely destroy anything in their way, including dreadnoughts and space marines in decent numbers with good weaponry. This is insane. Now there's a lot of orcs on the field now, and I think more are being deployed, so orcs are going to completely dominate the field now. Of course, I did give them a boost of reinforcements, but I wanted to see that massive wave. Let's do the same to the next wave of Imperial Guardsmen. Or, Dark Angels, rather. Where are they going? Moving out. Oh, they're waiting for just... They're waiting to battle my, Dark Angels up close. Like, really up close. Like, how are we supposed to stand a chance? Like, we don't. And the force has probably already retreated off the field, being pushed back so heavily. This is absolutely insane. Oh, man. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it at this point. I don't want to be too long. Orcs are brutal, that's for sure. They can kick some serious ass, and I can't wait to do more. I have a little challenge, though, for the orcs. Actually, I'm gonna save that for another video. Let me know if you guys want to see more. We've got Tyranids, we've got Eldar vehicles, which is really cool. We haven't had that previously, so that is something I'm looking to employ and use. I am very excited for the future of this mod. You've just gotten to witness the orcs for hopefully the first time. We'll end it on that note with a good little orcs chant. These guys are amazing. Hope you liked that massive charge as well. I had to do it because it just looked too epic. I will see you guys soon again. Until next time, you guys enjoy. Ciao.